In 1932, Australia declared war on an unexpected enemy, emus. What followed was a battle that revealed the harsh realities of man versus nature. After World War I, Australian veterans were given land in Western Australia to farm, but their dreams of a peaceful life were soon shattered. A devastating drought had driven thousands of emus, large, flightless birds, into the farmlands. These birds, desperate for food and water, began destroying crops, tearing down fences, and leaving entire fields in ruins. The farmers, already struggling to rebuild their lives, were pushed to the brink. They pleaded with the government for help. And in an unprecedented move, the Australian military was called in. Soldiers armed with machine guns were dispatched under the command of Major G.P.W. Meredith. Their mission: to cull the emu population and protect the livelihoods of the farmers. But what seemed like a straightforward operation quickly turned into a logistical nightmare. The emus, far more resilient and adaptable than anyone had anticipated, proved to be a formidable foe. They moved in unpredictable patterns, scattering at the sound of gunfire and regrouping in smaller, harder-to-target numbers. The soldiers, trained for conventional warfare, found themselves outmaneuvered by nature itself. Despite days of relentless effort, the emus continued to evade capture. The military was forced to retreat, and the birds had won the first round. A second attempt was made weeks later, but the results were the same. The emus' speed, agility, and sheer numbers made them nearly impossible to control. By the end of the campaign, the government withdrew its forces, leaving the farmers to fend for themselves. The Great Emu War, as it came to be known, was more than just a bizarre historical footnote. It was a stark reminder of the challenges humans face when trying to control the natural world. Despite our technology and firepower, nature often finds a way to resist. For the farmers of Western Australia, the emus were not just pests. They were a symbol of the unforgiving environment they had to survive in. The war highlighted the delicate balance between humans and the ecosystems we depend on. This strange chapter in history serves as a lesson. Sometimes, the greatest battles are not fought against armies or nations, but against the forces of nature itself. The emus may have won, but the story of the Great Emu War reminds us of the resilience of life and the limits of human power.